Hey everyone, how is it going? How are you doing? Welcome back to the bunker. So, last we left off, we had a little bit of a troubling episode. Got caught by the beast a couple times. However, this time's going to be different. Even though we're completely out of fuel. Oh, I'm just remembering that we're completely out of fuel. No fear, though. We are going to finish this game. That's the plan today. That's what we're going to do. Even if I have to chop this thing up a little bit to make it fit, we're going to finish this game. Alright, so jumping back in, we have a couple things that haven't been done that we know need to be done. There's a brick up here. This brick is gonna go you know, to that area. Oh, whoops. Just saving so the brick's gonna be there again if we do die. Even though we're not gonna die. So we need to go back to maintenance. I need to figure out, so I've been in the foreman's quarters. That's about where the blockage is. We've got to get down to that blockage and see if there's anything I can do to get around it in maintenance. Let's do that right now. So this is gonna suck, and I'm just gonna check one last time that we're completely dry, right? Like it's over. I think so. Okay. We could do another check in the wonder how this light's still going. We are out of bullets, right? Yep, out of bullets. No point in keeping that out. Check in here. This is the room I was trying to say, but I couldn't say. Just double check in here. Make sure there's nothing that I missed. We could also double check our codes too. Nope, I've used all of them. I keep looking around. What? Oh, I forgot there's stuff in my inventory. We do have the ability to make a torch. Probably worth it, but not right now. Sorry, I'm being a little bit meticulous here because I really want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Missing anything. Lambert. He's got shotgun shells and a note. Foreman Stafford had... Oh, wait. Okay, so he died probably in the pillbox. And so that's where we're gonna find his keychain. I think I already figured that out, but I forgot that I figured it out. Hey, watch the previous videos to see if I figured that out or not. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Let's keep moving. Soldiers' quarters and communications. That's not what we want. We want this one? No. Infirmary. Yeah. This is where it gets real creepy, real scary, real fast. So, we do have a torch now. We can get past the rats that are here. What? What is that squishing noise? I can't, like, get under the bed. I'm just super out in the open. I should have closed that door. Luckily we can kind of tell where he's at based on our heartbeat. And then our vision kind of gets blurry. He's not gonna see us, right? He's not gonna see us. What was that? He just broke a door, perhaps? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I think that's it. Nothing in here, right? It's not gonna really hold him. What are these chains? Dude, what were you doing? But yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to like sneak out of here or something. We have no bullets. What the heck? What? Quit knocking over. Big dumb guy. What was that noise? I'm super disoriented. Oh, is this? Oh, no, it's not. I was like, do we miss a note in here? Been in here a couple times, I think. I recognize that vinyl. Can we get under the bed in here? Screwed. Oh, we're screwed. Oh. 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 What? What? Dude, get out of here! What are you doing? I can't get past him. There's nothing I can do. Ah. It's okay, we didn't really even do anything in that. We did not even really accomplish anything in that run. I don't know why my flashlight's suddenly on. So, I was going... Oh, I was trying to hang left. I needed to hang right. Okay. And where was I at the end? Mornier's office, I think? Because I ended up... I did turn right. Let's double back to the wine cellar real quick, too, and see if anything's there. So, take a left, and then take a... We gotta hang right. Rick's in the office. I don't know why I closed that. Keep that open. So... We do not have our torch anymore. I was wondering if that's saved. I think it's down this way. And hang right? Or is it the next one? Yeah, the next one. Equip this. Get these freaking rats out of here. I remember the wine cellar now. We do not need to go there. And there's a hole right there we could cover up. So I need to hotkey this so I can put it away quickly. We don't need it out right now. I know it does kind of suck. We do want it out. These dead rats. I've been in here a couple times. This is unlocked. Let's just double check this. We're not really, you know, worried about fuel right now. Take that cloth, sure. Because, you know, there is no fuel. Oh! Dang it. Just use the... Hey, quit throwing stuff around, man. Okay. I didn't see the trap. My bad. Wonder what the gas grenade is for. Toxic gas. Like, is it just to scare away the beast? Some anti-repellent or whatever. So there's the trap. I guess we'll grab the cloth again. Kind of hoping for, you know, a fuel tank. But I don't think I'm going to get that lucky here. There's a flare? Doesn't let me pick it up. Okay, so from here, workshop, fuel storage, everything is down that way. Foreman's quarters. But he went... Do we care about the foreman? I mean, we've been up here. I know we have. Cloth. We'll grab another cloth. We can always drop it if we don't need it. Ugh. Okay. Look at him with all these, like, crates. Are you sure this isn't where... It looks like he died here. You know? I don't see his badge anywhere. Oh yeah, there's that thing over there. Wonder how we break that. So this, like, we're just not getting past that. Pantry. We've got a torch. Nothing really in here, though. There's a bunch of meat. Cloth. Nothing really of value to me as of right now. Okay. Another room down. Workshop is that way. Oh, there's gonna be like sticks in here. I've been in here once, right? Let's do close this. Can't move that. Okay, cool. Dude, this place is such a, like, so hard to walk through. Yeah, we've got a stick and cloth here. Let's drop this for a second. Grab this, make a torch. Re-grab a cloth. No, what? Why are you lighting a new one? I already had one, dude. Oh, there we go. Give me that. Chopping. No, never mind. Alright, man, you were useless at this point to me. Oh, this place is... Oh my gosh, this place is getting nuts. Alphonse? Get out of here. Give me something good, Boucher. Thank you. Pillbox. Oh, we got a note. Corman Stafford, where's the pillbox key? If you require pillbox access, see me or Father Derice. We are both in possession of a key. Well, dude, I've been to your room. Munition storage? Oh wait, this is where ammo is, right? Bernard. I saw its face. When I took Tremblay, I saw its face as it tore into him. It looked right at me, and I think maybe I know who it is. What the hell is it? Not very descriptive, Gennard. Now, can I have some bullets, please? Something I can just, like, push out of the way? Present. It's useless to me. What? Okay, be careful with the torch. Does not last long. Ooh, first aid and a regular grenade. I care about the regular grenade more than these grenades, and I don't care about the cloth as much as the med kit. I don't know. Such a hard choice. Fuel. Would you look at that? No door here. Wonder how you get through here. Looks like it's like... Oh, look, is that a ladder into the... That's probably the pillbox, right? I'm gonna assume I can't just, like, burn this down. Could I grenade it? Oh, that's such a risky play. Oh, that's so risky. We don't really have anywhere to go after I make a loud bang like that. Run down this corridor, but there is a trap right there. There's nowhere I can really go after I did something like that. I really need to get in there. I'm like pretty sure. Maybe we turn the lights back on and we rush back down here. Although the fuel storage should be in here somewhere, right? Is that it? We should be like really close to it. Chapel is there, so the fuel... Yeah. We've been here before, haven't we? Place is looking familiar. Dude, if this door's locked, I swear. It's not locked, but it is trapped. It might be locked, but it's also trapped for sure. I need a way to, like, break these. I have a grenade. Kind of wanted to use it on that box, though. Scurry across the top. He just came out the hole right there, I think. Jeez. Oh, no, please. I've come so far. He's leaving. Okay, so if I pull that door, I need to run out. And once I run out, where do I go? Another cloth. Do I need another cloth? I could make a med kit with it. So I'm just looking for a hiding hot spot to go if I pulled that door. We could run straight out and into the chapel. Another cloth and a gas grenade. Another thing I could try doing is burning the wood pallet with the fuel that I just picked up. dang. Oh my gosh. This is a lot. Holy cow. Holy. Oh my gosh. Something did this. Holy cow. Oh, Claire. Oh my gosh. Something is like, I did not expect. Oh my gosh. I feel so awful. I'm like walking around all of it because I need. Oh my gosh. Pillbox key, but it needs an inventory slot. That's kind of garbage. Okay, cool. So we don't need to burn down that thing like I thought. Nowhere to go. Come on, man. I've come so far. Dude, he walks in, we can walk. We try to run past? Yep. We gotta go. We'll take this. You can use an empty bottle in the fuel tank. Come on, man. Empty bottles. Okay, there's a bunch here. We'll leave the grenade for now. And yeah, because I can pick them back up. Let's just take a bottle of fuel. Okay, I'm so glad we got out of there. We need to get back now. Holy cow, we have to get back. Bottle to be filled with fuel can be thrown, but can I fill it? I really hope. Can be poured in empty bottles or on the ground. So, like, theoretically, these have the same amount of fuel, because if I used a fuel on a bottle, it would, you know, it'd fill the whole thing, right? Right? Oh, man, I was hoping for better from this fuel storage. Not gonna lie. At least we have fuel so we can, like, rush back down here. Okay, I think he's in here because my heart beats up. Yeah, he is in here. Okay, so the plan is not to go to the pillbox. We have fuel, let's use it. The fuel, like, is so good at keeping him away. And by fuel, I mean lights. And by lights, I mean fuel for the light. Like, nowhere to go in this room. The thing is like, I feel like when you make significant progress, like getting into the chapel, he's just queued to come find you. You know what I mean? coming back? Whoa, that was a cool noise. He is coming. What? Keeps coming back. I don't know if he can see me. He seems kind of dumb on the vision. I think he's coming down here. Oh, I'm so nervous. Is that him leaving? I want to watch him go in like a hole or something. Rat. Okay, I think we go now. Think. I think we go now. Do not know this place very well. I'm gonna have a hard time finding a spot to hide if I need to. That's cloth, right? Keeps looking like a note. Still have a little bit of torch left. I don't want to go to the pillbox right away. Rats are gonna make so much noise here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to get stuck here. I don't want to get stuck here. I'm kind of lost. This way, yeah. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. If we go up to the foreman's quarters, I'm just gonna keep pushing. Dude, please. Okay, so once we get out here, we'll be... we are so far away. We're so far away. Nice lag. Nice refresh of the monster, too. Killer. Every time I change and it, like, you know... That was so close. I feel like it refreshes the monster whenever I do those little loading screens. No, run. Just run. Just run. Get there. Get there. Oh, please. Oh, that was such a bad mess up at the end. We did it. We saved. Right? Progress saved. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, my freaking heart. Going nuts right now. Now, please let me pour the bottle into here. I'm begging you. Thank you. Yeah, that was a fair amount. So let's go get the rest of those. Oh, jeez, I'm hurt. It's okay. I got a bandage up here. I think he swiped at me. You have a bandage right here. And there are so many cloths around here. We can just make another, or the med pack. But yeah, it's gonna be really worth it to stay trying to get that fuel. I'm almost out of torch. I don't have another stick. Let's turn on the lights. Let's save the progress again, because I did heal. That would be kind of annoying to go back through. We also had a new code. Let's just do that like real fast. Code is 2. Boucher 9702. 9702. Oops. I'm like very nervous right now. I'm kind of trembling a little bit. Pocket back. Oh, look at that. Worth it. Wait, what? Oh, just one extra slot. Okay, I was gonna say that's a lot. Eau Claire is 1848. Claire is 1848. Here we have a med kit and revolver bullets. How many? Just one, right? Yeah, just one. One's better than none, I guess. But, so anyway, we are in the wrong area. And I kind of don't want to run. Like, let's be a little cautious here. Ah, I did it again. I don't know where I'm at. Worst place. This way. We gotta just look for the sign that says maintenance right there. You see how like it reloaded even like the rats screaming? Like I'm pretty sure that just like refreshes everything, including like the monster and all that stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna run over. Let's grab as much fuel as we can. Let's use the pillbox key actually just to get rid of it. I'm not gonna go in there just yet though. Go through the workshop. Gotta remember to like try to keep track of what I'm doing, where I'm going. Oh yeah, I always forget this part's the suckiest part. Oh jeez. I didn't think that one rat would get me. Yikes. Okay, there's a couple cloths in here. We can make a quick bandage. One. I thought there was a couple. We don't have tons of time. The pillbox was back up here, right? Go get out of here. Let's actually just step in here. See if there's any fuel, perhaps? Or a bandage. That'll work. Actually, yeah, I changed my mind. Let's stay in here for a second. Another cloth. Let's make a bandage out of that. He knows we're in here. Cool. Hey, guy. What happened to you, though? Stafford. Alright, we got the wrench. Are they, like, watching? Like the Germans? Must be, right? Alright, we've got 2. That's a good number to have. It means that we're saved at least once, right? Grenade. Wonder what it's like for the Germans watching that, where they're like, oh yeah, just no one's coming there anymore. We haven't been attacked for days. Jeez. Okay, then we gotta rush back, get some fuel, and then we gotta go. Have to go. Oh, and should I try to block up that hole for the rats? Gonna hide up here. I don't know if he can get through that door anyway. I don't know exactly where he was either. So, you know, lots of unknowns there. Give me a second. We'll just wait him out. Maybe now? So, can I push this box? No. But I could probably push one of these barrels. We gonna run out of fuel? Probably, right? No, don't fall over. Damn it. Jeez. Here we are again. Alright. Fuel bottle. Oh, I guess one of them did have fuel already in it. Quick and easy. Okay, all these have fuel, yeah? I'm out of torch, basically. Oh. Time to get back. See if we can do it. Are you freaking in here? He's gonna be like in that hole, right? It's so hard to tell where he's coming from because the echoes are just everywhere. Oh, you gotta go. No. You guys know where I'm at? I don't. Pantry. Nope. Okay, I know where I'm at. I got both, right? Both bullets is what I was trying to say. Okay, so the monster's gonna just reload when I pass this corner. Oh gosh. The lights will turn on for a second. Whoop. Right now. Oh, the rat's here too. Oh my gosh. Oh. There was meat in the pantry. I mean, it's fine. Here he comes. Well, I mean, like, there's nothing we can really do. We're gonna have to jump the rats. Just gonna take a run for it and hope. Right here. Ah, easy. Locked. You see how his roar, like, his roar turned, like, right off. Okay. Oh. Another day, another fuel bottle, huh? Now we can kind of just keep doing that. Oh, it gets rid of the bottle. I guess that explains why there's so many bottles around this freaking joint. Okay, let's go get the wrench now. Let's relook at our map. Let's also use this bandage. Okay, good. Healed us all the way up. Okay, so the maintenance is like, there's nothing circled anymore. I mean, it'd be good to go get more fuel, but I think I'm gonna run to the prison, actually. Right? Does that sound right? I don't know. Should be fine, right? So, yeah, we'll run to the prison really quickly. This isn't the last code, right? We still have Lambert 0380. Nice. Man, it's like going off. Alright, we'll sign that to 4. I imagine we'll be using it a fair amount. Well, let's go to the prison first. Maybe talk to this German. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it makes sense that the there a brick around here. It makes sense that the monster reloads when you walk into new areas like this. Like, that part, like, I'm not too upset about that. Yeah, that'll stop him. The cement didn't, but the box sure will. What was I saying? It makes sense that the monster reloads when you enter new areas because, you know, it should only... It'd only really be in the areas you're in, you know? Alright, we gotta relocate that grate, which I think, yeah, right here. What? Oh. I was like, what the hell? Pretty quiet. Like, not, you know, I kind of expected him to just throw the bolts like he's been throwing the medical stuff. Empty bottle. I mean, I'm just kind of taking these. Reynard, update on prisoner. Update on prisoner 731014. 73014. With the rest of the cells empty, I've begun a program of aggressive interrogation. I hope the screams have not kept you awake. He continues to insist that he was a common soldier, that his rank was accidentally torn from his uniform, and he knows nothing of the Second Army's plans. I do not believe him. I've ordered rations for the next 3 days. When next he's fed, I'm assuming his gratitude will loosen his tongue. A final note, this work would be much easier if the officer wine rations were loosened. 4th of July. Photo? Exploring the tunnels. There's a map in the background of our bunker. Gas grenade, fuel. Okay. I don't remember which one he was in. Okay, this is horrifying, but I don't know what the alternative was. You know, we couldn't really talk to him. Can I lock him in there now? I didn't get him. Yo! Okay, dude. Okay. He has holes in all of these cells. So locking him in wouldn't have actually done anything. Cutters. Cutters, huh? Oh, there's been a bunch of chains. I'm gonna drop a... rather have actual fuel than the potential to have fuel. A pocket bag! A pocket bag! Meat! It's actually gonna be really useful for when I take off out of here. Oh wait, did I look at any of these? I did, right? 'Cause I saw that gas at the very last second. Okay, we gotta go. Fuel's running out. I think that's gonna be it. I think that's going to be it for this prison. Wait for it to reload here. Don't need the gun. The shells are... everything's empty now. But we gotta get back. Luckily, this is, like, the prison's not that bad to get back from. Dude, okay, things are going well. Things are going really well. So... we didn't ever get the prison map. Oh yeah, because that door. We could take the brick down there. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's turn out the lights and refuel this tank. nice to have fuel. Nice to have fuel and... Oh, yeah, and yeah. Okay, so the lights are off. Let's go research this map. So we need to get to the arsenal. I can't remember how... Oh, so we need to get to communications. What was that? Sorry. Anyway, we need to get communications from... Or how we got to communications. I don't remember. Maybe the cutters will help us? We also have an empty bottle, which we're not going to need, like, right now. Let's put that in there. And I can't remember. I don't think we need the meat. We might, though. Let's just bring it with us. Stupid rats everywhere. Oh, we got a lot of pockets. I love it. Okay. Let's turn back on the lights. Let's resave. And let's try this again. We're running past, it's like the left after mission storage. Which, we didn't get another code, did we? I'm not, okay, yeah, we didn't. This is not mission storage. Yeah, you gotta stop running. I just get so excited, you know, I gotta go. Oh, should I have brought the brick? Do we have a grenade? I didn't even bring a grenade. Might have to go back and get the brick. Don't remember. Kind of have to relook in some of these rooms in case, you know, because I have the chain cutter now. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't super remember what the heck I'm doing here. But I do have meat, so we can get rid of the rats that were in front of... Where was it? Here? Trap has already gone off, right? Yeah, this door I broke down with the... yeah. What, you didn't want... Dude. I hate this game. Look, the music turned back on. You think that's coming from communications? I think we found where it was coming from, right? I'm gonna need the brick, aren't I? It honestly might be worth it just to die and go back. I know that this is kind of cheating. Kind of cheating, and I'm sorry. But that's a lot of fuel I don't have to waste. Laurent, he's like one of the rats. So protective of his food. I even look his way while eating and he threatens to stab me. And again, should I want one of his biscuits, he's also quite easy to distract. Laurent? Laurent. We're Clement. Henry Clement. Is Laurent our buddy? Clement is me. Laurent. So I've got meat. Let's also bring a grenade. Yeah. Okay. You know, we just got the space for it, right? Alright, let's try this again. That death didn't count. This one's gonna take a while. I'll be back in a second. Every time I see this guy, I think he's like from Harry Potter, and that's his like room. Romy the Quaffle. All right. Here we go. So, this is going to create a lot of noise. We go backwards, though. I really thought that would fool him. But it sounds like he's already in here. No, he's not in here. Double check inventory. I think he's gone. Sounds like he ran away. I still remember, we do have limited fuel here. I mean, it was about full. Could bring the stopwatch, or I could just make my own stopwatch, you know? Set like a timer on my computer or something. I don't really remember what was in here. I know we've been in here already. We read this. Barber. 12th July 1916. Night. Sleepless. Something keeps scratching at the walls. I've heard rats before, but of course, but this is different. It's not the subtle arrhythmic scratch of a rodent. It's louder, steadier. Francois has gone 4 times now to find the source, and each time returned with no answers. Perturbed. The men like me, who were here during the Roman tunnel incident, we share skittish looks. We dare not say anything for fear of reprimand, but we don't need to say it. We're all thinking the same thing. Later, something just howled. Something outside the barracks. Something in here with us. Like before. It's like before. But the tunnels are still sealed. They're still sealed. But it wasn't enough. All my brothers court-martialed and gone, and it still wasn't enough. 16th of July. This is 2 days later? Oh, 4 days later. A demon from the tunnels is among us. It's killed Reynard. It will kill all of us, unless for Leroux, for Toussaint, for Noir, for Nikolai, Ozane, and Renor. Oh gosh. I will kill it myself. This is why I was not caught. This is my purpose. My revolver is loaded. My will is strong. Barber. I don't remember hearing anything about Barber. Let me know in the comments if I'm super wrong about that. Okay, empty bottle. Nothing in there. Cool. Cloth. We're just gonna take stuff. We can always drop it, you know? That's a full bag now. Okay. That's trap. I've already been in here. But we died. We could make a quick bandage. Probably is actually worth it. Pick up the bottle that's screaming. Dude, chill. Okay, well let's set off this trap, I think. Then we'll run back. A lot of noise. We don't have a grenade, do we? Thought I brought one. We might have to take that brick with us then to open up the room. Let's see, we walk through here, into here. This is where we just opened the trap. We can walk back through here. Right? I think. I don't really know where I'm at. I mean, I know where I'm at, I just forget what the rooms are all called. Sorry. Okay. Still got the heartbeat in my ears, so I don't want to leave just yet. It's not really getting louder though. Okay. Dude, he's came right in here. I think he left. There's some grating back there. Hold on, sorry. I don't know where it would lead. A room right here? Okay. If I move all this stuff, is it gonna be worth it? You guys hear that noise? So screwed if he wants to come in here. Alright, let's start moving all this junk. We're obviously blocking this. Imagine if there's another pocket bag in here. Best day ever. Don't want this falling. Ooh, photo? Schematics of something. What is this? The Roman tunnels, perhaps? Is this just a lore area? We're gonna run out of fuel. Running out of fuel here would be so sad. Yeah, this is the area where it's making the noise, right? Coming from right there. Drop this empty bottle. Right? It's like, it's stupid because we get these pockets, but then we immediately pick up an item that we need to just carry with us. I don't want to drop the meat. We'll drop the bandage. Nice little hidey hole right there. Can't see anything in this room. Okay, so that's your daisy chain communications back on, I think. Marceau? The officers have fled. The officers have abandoned us. They ran from the beast and blew the exit closed behind them. Even Jobert. They called us cowards and traitors and worse, hypocrites. Now they've doomed us. Whatever hell we suffer now, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. Okay, I want to keep going, but I also want to save and get... Oh, jeez. I also want to save and, I'm so scared. So terrified right now. I want to save. Can't even think. I want to save and get more fuel in. Oh, jeez. Is that what... That's what I was trying to say the whole time, right? We only have the one fuel canister. We're kind of just collecting bottles as we go. Luckily, didn't actually really need the meat because we can just kind of go around the rats. Wait for it to load. Boom. That was pretty good. That was all right. It is probably like my most annoyed part of this game. Is that weird lag loading. I don't know. Just feels weird for a 2023 game. Progress saved. We are almost out of fuel. Let's just take a break for a second. Kind of relook at our stuff. Do I need to run out to fuel storage? Excuse me. My heart says yes. Where's fuel storage again? So far away. So far away. But the risk of not going to fuel storage is... like, yeah, it's a lot worse. So, we take our bottles, we go to fuel storage. We've got 2 bottles. We could probably pick another one up in one of the officers' quarters. The wine cellar. The wine cellar has a grate. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. So, we don't have to pass... Oh, we do have to pass rats to get there, though. Like a bunch of rats. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't have the best plan for this. Guess we do have a flare, but it just takes up more pocket space. Maybe we could grenade them, but there's so many of them, you know? There's a bunch in there. Let's see something. Gotta do this. I think I can. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Supposed to be going to the officer quarters. And we're looking for a bottle in here. I know there's tons of them scattered around. Be a bunch in here, right? Grab one more and we'd be all right. Oh, hey, look. A grate. That's what? That's not a bottle we can... Big note. Delpy, Toussaint's fate. This is 11th of June. In regards to the fate of the saboteur, Toussaint Beaufet, foy. LaRue has added further details to his confession. He now claims that upon entering the Roman tunnels that night, Toussaint confided in LaRue that he had other work to do. When LaRue pressed him for detail, Toussaint whispered something and pointed to his own eyes. Soon after, Toussaint split from the other saboteurs and disappeared into the darkness. When the others failed to locate him, they assumed he had returned to his bunk and proceeded with their plan. I believe it's safe to assume that Toussaint either perished in the blast or has since starved to death in the rubble. Renard. 2nd of April. My friend, received your message about the order to dig the bunker deeper. I appreciate your enthusiasm, your patriotism. I only wish I could share it. I fear command will only prove themselves fools, and your men will pay the cost. They want a grand subterranean hub of courage, steel, and intelligence. We both know what they will get. A rancid, stinking pit, a void, a hole, full of men, scared and confused. Then they will proclaim it a success and issue a new order. Dig again, deeper this time, for France, for victory. Your orders, that dig, they are the very war itself in miniature. The arrogant and idiotic leading the scared and foolish ever downward toward darkness. I'm sorry, my friend. My mood is pitch black, and everywhere I look, I see this world barreling forward into chaos. Please keep this message between us. I don't need a court-martial heaped upon my woes. A little bit of a lore dump. There's a broken bottle. Broken bottle. Need one more bottle. There's one. Thought I heard it. It's moving. Whatever. Probably not here because you would kind of see it like glowing, right? Oh, I did it again. How do I... Bottle in here. Just need one bottle. Right there. Okay, we're good. No more bottle hunting. Alright, so we don't have like a good way to get past these guys. Oh, that did not work. Now I'm like twisted around. Not gonna catch me because I'm so fast. Whoa. It's kind of wondering. Oh, he can get in here. Oh, he can get in here. To be honest, I did not think he could get on here up into that room. Yeah. So that's good to know. That's good to know. What are we looking at? We haven't put the fuel in yet. Shoot. No torch equals no fuel. Like, at least in my head. I don't see another way we could get in there. So let's use what fuel we have and just try to go to communications. Recheck our inventory. Let's put yeah, okay, so left out of mission storage. Oh, but I want to just really quick. So go straight past the barracks. Just straight. It's just straight ahead. Okay. Mission storage is this way. Kinda stinks like that you don't retain notes, right? We did not keep that note from April, right? Yeah. That's kind of stinks. You have to go all the way back there and do it again. Oh, wait. I don't have this still. Is it? It's in security, right? I wouldn't happen to be able to just use cutters on this, right? Oh, wait. Didn't we get in here? And it just says he doesn't have the key. It's in the box, right? It's in the barracks. Right, I remember. What was that? I don't remember whose barracks it was in. Did it start with an A? Might be on this other side. Yeah, cool. Okay, so now we have fuel. These should be daisy chained, right? Looking like no, it's not. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cool.
21 left. The code is
2
9
9
2
2
7.
7 2927. Barber dies. Barber's gone. Insanity Chaos. This is the dude who went on his own. Insanity Chaos. We were in the mess and it burst from the shadows right behind Boyce Runs, but Farber was there, ready, practically threw himself in front of the thing, and he shot it, hit it, but it retreated. Yeah, we remember that one.
I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you can forgive me. The arsenal code is 2 9 2 7.
2927. 2927.
The arsenal is locked. You need this code. 2 9 2 7.
Why did I leave it on? We got some fuel. Another note was on. I was there when they burned your friend who's screaming for hours. Okay, this note we haven't read yet. No air. I have spoken to what's written in those texts, I swear it, but now LaRue comes out of the tunnels claiming to have seen things described in them. My rational mind cannot accept that this might be coincidence, nor can it accept the alternative. I have to tell the others what's written in these texts. Tell them, warn them. 18th May. They've punished LaRue for speaking out what he saw, and now Reynard has sent for me. I am sure to be punished as well. We're stuck between the Germans in front of us, high command behind us, and some horrible force that seems to lurk in shadows all around us. I fear we are now truly beyond God's reach. 20th of May. I've been locked into Delpy cells for the past 2 nights. Reynard's punishment for me speaking about the texts. Nightmare after nightmare there, dreams of darkness, seductive darkness, voices there, welcoming me. I returned to my bunk and was met with the men, all of whom now have tales to tell. Nicolet, Farber, Hulbeck, and on and on. They all are hearing things, dreaming things. Nights are now spent in the grip of fear that crawls up the spine. Digs its claws behind the eyes, piercing mind and soul. But after what happened to LaRue and me, none dare speak to the officers, not even Jobert. Not even to Jobert. And worse, raids are beginning again. I'm to go tomorrow night, 23rd of May. Back from the raid, can't sleep. Shells falling, the soles of my boots are worn thin, my feet bloody and blistered. Lost too many out there, I feel trapped. 25th of May. Last night, the entire barracks was awakened by the sound from the tunnel. Nightly they grow louder. When I slept, I dreamt of other worlds, of pain wrapped in ecstasy. This morning we are all as ghosts. Things cannot continue this way. I will enter the tunnels and see if I can find some way to end this, for all our sake. You know, this beast is theoretically like someone, right? And there's a couple like people that it could be. Is that Morse code? Is this like I could send Morse code? I wonder if there's like some sort of, you know, hint for that. So we have in the codes 2927. Flashlight. Time to get back. Come on. It's time to get back. Quick as possible, but also as cautious as necessary. What was I saying? There was grates in the wine cellar, right? Where was that? That was the other way, right? Decided not to go that way. We can go straight to the arsenal now. Let's put the fuel in though. Re-look at our map and our whole situation. Should we go to the wine cellar first and open up that grate? Let's turn this off. Look at our map again. Oh my gosh, we are out of fuel. Oh man. Let's go to the wine cellar. Just really fast. So, through this quarters office, down the stairs. The rats are right there, but we can walk around the rats. Not around them, but in front of them. The wine cellar. Let's do that. And then we can go to the, straight to the arsenal, which is just a direct left after the officers. Do I need any of this? Maybe. Alright, let's get after it. Nope. Officers' quarters are this way. We're gonna go straight to the wine cellar, not really looking around. We could do either. We could cut or grate. So let's just cut. A little faster, a little quieter. Oh, good. Fuel. Nice. Some empty bottles. Let's, there's so many bottles in here. Okay, this is where you come for bottles. Another note. Get a lore dump. Renard, list of the guilty. Sabotage has left the tunnel project in ruins. Approximately 23 hours 30 on 2nd June, an explosion ripped through the tunnel system. It was quickly determined that the explosives were missing from the arsenal, and the explosion was no accident. After a swift investigation, the following soldiers have confessed to sabotage: Leroux, Nicolai, Befoy, Renor, Engineer Ozan, Zabel. 4 of the guilty now rot in the cells awaiting tribunal. The 5th, Toussaint, remains unaccounted for. He may have been killed in the blast. I believe there are others involved, but as of yet, no one will say anything. Worse than double agents, these men are cowards. They scream about ghosts and demons and other worlds. They claim they've committed the act of treason to save their fellow soldiers from hell. Utter nonsense. We are still working to clear the tunnel site and assess the damage, but I fear that any hope of using them for our purpose is now lost. In addition, the explosion has caused other structural damage to the bunker itself. Flooding is now occurring in various areas. Flooding? I haven't really seen any flooding, have I? Another note from Renard again. Leroux reports that Noir is the source of the problem. He's going around telling the men that these damn texts contain accounts of pagan rituals performed in the tunnels, ghastly and wild stories. Now superstition and rumors are passed around the men like an open flask or venereal disease. Okay, dude. Some even say they have seen these things, ghosts, demons, fairies. Instead of the Angel of Mons, I'm afraid we have the Devil of Pozeret. I've called Noir for reprimanding. I'll make sure it is appropriately severe. Meanwhile, the engineers will continue to dig. These are all empty, right? So that's where I blocked the hole. Okay, we do have another thing of fuel. Go back and utilize it. And then straight to the arsenal. Yeah, so fuel first. Arsenal is, you know, it's going to be a brand new area. I'm not going to be used to what I'm seeing. That box might need to move. Man, I need this fuel to last longer. Do like quick dump stuff and then save. Move this box out of the way. I don't know where to put it actually. Maybe like right here. The arsenal's down this way, right? Yeah. Arsenal. 2927 or something. 2927. I actually haven't even been down here. Like at all. Two tunnels? Oh, cool. Okay, now I'm kind of exploring. I know I shouldn't really be doing this. Revolver bullets, thank goodness. One bullet. Oh, this is the flooding. Okay. What does this need? Its own fuel? What is this? I'm not sure. I don't want to like sit around here for so long. We're gonna have to go down there. All right, guys. Well, this is unfortunate. He's right there. He's just chilling. Is he actually like waiting for me? Okay. Wild. Well, guys, I think this is actually, we're gonna have to call it here. This episode's getting super long, and we're obviously like, oh, get all this fuel. There's two of them. We're obviously just like not as close as I was hoping. We're gonna have a whole new area to explore. There's gonna be stuff in that water, so we are gonna call it here with this extra long episode, and we are gonna finish this very, very soon. Hit me with the like button if you want to finish this early. Because I'm planning on going back to Valheim for the weekdays. But if you guys are really liking the content, you want to see the end of this, you know, hit a like, let me know. Otherwise, I am just going to go back to Valheim, and we're going to finish this up on the weekend next week. So yeah, please thank you for watching. Let me know how you feel about the situation. And yeah, leave me a comment about all the stuff that I'm missing, because it's probably like a lot of stuff. But anyway, I will catch you guys next time, and I super appreciate you guys being here. Thanks. All right, we'll see ya.